Let's now tell you what India Inc. has to say about the Modi government's performance over the last 2 years. Here are the findings of the CNBC TV 18 BMR Advisors CEO Poll, Parikshit.
And the question we're asking, are you satisfied with the steps to create attractive business environment? 67% said yes, 29% said no, and 4% could not comment on this. So what led to better ease of doing business ranking? The first, single window clearance, according to 65% of the people. Number two, non-adversarial tax regime, according to 39%. The third, skilled manpower and labor reforms, according to 31% of the people. Number four, easy access to electricity, according to 23% of the respondents. Number five, easier insolvency and enforcing contracts, according to 22% of the people.
And let's get you a look at the hits, essentially those areas where India Inc. has given a big thumbs up to the Modi government. These are three things. One is Startup India, the Prime Minister's pet project. Single window clearance, another big winner as far as the business sector is concerned. Also, banking reforms is what India Inc. is congratulating the government on. Listen in to what Naina Lal Kidwai told us earlier.
The government has done a lot, of course, supported by the fact that oil prices have come off significantly, and also in terms of long-term structural reforms, perhaps not visible in the short term, but the foundations have been laid. How would you summarize the performance?
I would agree that the foundations are actually well set. I do believe we're beginning to see the outcomes, all of which are happening now in terms of the very significant developments on the bankruptcy bill. I think the real estate bill also is important in terms of creating a very healthy real estate environment going forward. The bankruptcy bill itself will play out over time, but structure moving ahead. Roads is, of course, a great story. Rail coming back on track and, in fact, looking quite interesting going forward in terms of PPPs that may come up there. And the power sector, where whether it's renewables or indeed traditional power, there is movement ahead. And all of this leads and contributes to growth going forward.
I think they have been rather good 2 years of the government from an economic standpoint. I think the government started off with a very clear vision of trying to build the foundation of what they thought would be a robust economic future for the country. And they looked at ease of doing business, they looked at investment in infrastructure, they looked at various other issues that are critical. So I see that all these different activities that have happened over these couple of years are now coming to a point when they should start yielding fruits. God willing, this monsoon, hopefully, as it seems to be predicted, would be normal. And if that is the case, I do see a very, very strong uptick happening from October onwards.
Yes, and we have been getting a lot of reactions. You too can send your tweets with the hashtag 2 years of Modi. Let's get your reactions now. Raghunath Pai telling us, as Mr. Tharoor said, in future, India will rate before Modi and after Modi. The best Prime Minister ever, a real patriotic, proud of our Prime Minister. Ronak Kumar saying, congratulations for successfully running India for 2 years, and we hope you continue for more. Ankit says, Modi has provided a stable, less corrupt government, but failed in economic development, price rise and unemployment. So those are some of the challenges. Georgie saying, congratulations to Modi government on completing a glorious 2 years tenure today. May your sincerity in serving India grant you another 20. Nirbhay saying, congratulations Modi government for successfully continuing UPA policies in major important matters. May you keep continuing them. Today, the government will be focusing on 50 of their key schemes that have been brought in over the last 2 years or so, and we'll be analyzing them very closely. With that, it's back to Neha.